The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers are absolutely exploding right now, and if you're obsessed with intense family drama, fierce rivalries, steamy betrayals, and those jaw-dropping twists that only happen at Forrester Creations, buckle up because the next chapter is pure fire. We're talking about Steffy Forrester Finnegan's massive change of heart that's shaking the entire show, specifically her shocking decision to offer Melissa Dillon, played by the breakout star Sydney Bullock, a job at Forrester Creations. This move is going to ripple through every corner of Los Angeles, hitting hardest on Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer. Trust me, this is the kind of storyline that has fans screaming at their screens. Let's break it all down from the top, because this development didn't come out of nowhere. It's built on layers of trauma, guilt, redemption, and that classic B&B cocktail of love triangles and workplace chaos. Steffy Forrester Finnegan, brought to life so powerfully by Jacqueline McGinnis Wood, has always been the ultimate force. Co-CEO of the iconic fashion empire, devoted mom, passionate wife, and a woman who fights tooth and nail for her family and her legacy. She's tough, she's loyal, and she rarely shows vulnerability. But over the past few months, we've seen cracks in that armor, a softer, more compassionate Steffy emerging, especially when it comes to people who've been hurt by the Forrester orbit or tied to her own past mistakes. This shift really kicked into high gear with recent events involving Dillon. For those who need a quick refresher, Melissa Dillon started as Hayes Forrester Finnegan's art teacher back in the summer of 2025. She was sweet, creative, and seemed like a minor recurring character at first, but then everything changed. Dillon got pulled into the dark orbit of Luna Nozawa's, the late Lisa Yamada's, obsessive, dangerous storyline. Luna's arc was wild, full of stalking, threats, and tragedy, and Dillon ended up as collateral damage, suffering serious trauma along the way. In a huge confession later on, Dillon admitted that she was the one behind the wheel in the hit and run that ended Luna's life, a moment born out of chaos and self-preservation rather than malice. Sydney Bullock has nailed this role from day one. In interviews, she's been clear, Dillon isn't Luna 2.0. She's not psychotic or evil. She's genuine, a little rebellious, morally gray at times, but someone who's just trying to rebuild after everything fell apart. She's been scraping by with part-time dishwashing gigs at Il Giardino, Deacon Sharp's spot, living in precarious situations like crashing at Will Spencer's beach house after tough times, and dealing with constant judgment. It's a far cry from her roots as an art teacher with real talent and heart. Now, enter Steffy. CBS dropped this genius compilation video on their official YouTube channel called The Strength of the Forrester Women. It's a total fan-favorite tribute, pulling classic clips of powerhouses like Brooke Logan, Taylor Hayes, Steffy herself, and so many others who've defined resilience and ambition on the show. But buried in that montage, a brand new, unaired teaser scene with Steffy and Dillon that lit the internet on fire. Clips spread like wildfire across X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, fan pages, and spoiler forums. Everyone was dissecting it frame by frame. In the scene, Steffy sits down with Dillon in what looks like the sleek Forrester Creations office, maybe the design wing or a private conference room. The vibe is raw and emotional, no corporate polish. Steffy doesn't mince words. She owns her part in Dillon's pain. She admits she's at least partly responsible for Dillon ending up in Luna's crosshairs, vulnerable and traumatized. "I put you in that position," Steffy says, or something close. Fans have been quoting it non-stop. It's classic Steffy, direct, accountable, and fiercely protective. She stands by her people, and she wants Dillon to know she's not facing this alone. From there, Steffy gets real about Dillon's current struggles. No steady job, humbling shifts washing dishes, no stability after all the upheaval. She brings up an earlier moment when Electra and Will approached her about helping helping Dylan with employment. Steffy had shut it down back then, probably because of rising tensions, Elektra's obvious jealousy over Dylan's closeness to Will, or just Forrester family priorities taking over. But guilt hit hard later. Steffy wants to right that wrong. She starts listing Dylan's strengths: creativity from her art background, incredible resilience, strong work ethic, genuine kindness. "I see potential in you," Steffy tells her, and then the bombshell drops. Steffy offers her a full position at Forrester Creations. Dylan is floored. Tears, shock, pure gratitude. She accepts on the spot. "You have no idea how much this means to me." It's an uplifting, heartfelt beat that highlights Steffy's growth from hardened leader to empathetic ally. Jacqueline MacInnes Wood delivers it with that signature intensity, raw emotion mixed with conviction. Fans in the YouTube comments and on X are losing it. Game changer, Steffy's redemption arc. Jacqueline deserves all the Emmys. But come on, this is The Bold and the Beautiful. Joy never lasts without drama exploding right after. Hiring Dylan isn't just a nice gesture, it's tossing a lit match into a powder keg. First off, Dylan's tangled web with Will Spencer. Will is Elektra's boyfriend, or ex, depending on the latest episode. Things flip fast. There's been a kiss between Dylan and Will, maybe impulsive, maybe building tension from her staying at his beach house after tough times. Dylan clearly has feelings and hopes for more. Elektra sees her as a massive threat, not just romantically, but as someone encroaching on her Forrester world. Elektra's been grilling Will for the full truth about any line crossing, while hiding her own messy moments like that misinterpreted kiss with RJ Forrester. Now, imagine Dylan walking the halls of Forrester Creations every day. She'll be in the same building as Will, who has Spencer ties and friendships pulling him in. Elektra, the rising jewelry designer played so fiercely by Linnea Grace, has been carving out her spot. Having Dylan there, someone she distrusts, resents, and blames for drama, feels like a personal attack. Spoilers tease Elektra demanding the truth from Will right as this hire lands, leading to tears, accusations, and maybe ultimatums. And Ivy Forrester? Ashley Brewer is back and bringing the heat. Ivy's already been vocal about wanting Dylan gone. Blackmail attempts, manipulations, even stealing letters to sabotage relationships. She views Dylan as an outsider disrupting family loyalty. When Ivy learns Steffy hired her, expect volcanic reactions. Confrontations in the boardroom, heated arguments, maybe alliances forming or breaking. Spoilers hint Ivy loses it, potentially leading to workplace sabotage, family rifts, or even pushing Elektra to fight harder. This ties into bigger B&B themes right now: redemption arcs, second chances, loyalty clashing with ambition, and how past trauma echoes into new relationships. Steffy's move says, "I see your pain, I helped cause some of it, and I'm fixing it." But in soap world, good deeds often backfire spectacularly. Will Dylan thrive with this opportunity, using her creativity in fashion? Or will she become a target for Elektra and Ivy's wrath? Could it strain Steffy's bonds with Ridge, Eric, or others questioning her call? And will daily proximity to Dylan might clarify his feelings or blow up his reconciliation with Elektra? Fans are theorizing everywhere. Some say Steffy is asserting control amid launches like Katie's Logan line. Others predict a new rivalry triangle pulling in RJ, Hope, Brooke, or even Deacon. The YouTube compilation was brilliant CBS marketing, teasing without full spoilers, sparking endless buzz. Heading into March 9th through 13th and beyond, expect rapid fallout. Elektra pushing Will for honesty, Ivy confronting Steffy, Dylan stepping in with hope but facing hostility. Steffy's empathy might test every loyalty in the Forrester-Spencer circle. If you're hooked like I am, smash that like button if you're Team Dylan getting her fresh start, or drop a comment if you're Team Elektra protecting her turf. Do you think Steffy's hire is genius or a huge mistake? Subscribe for daily B&B breakdowns, full spoiler recaps, scene reactions, and more, because the drama at Forrester Creations is just getting started. Hit the bell so you never miss an update. What's your prediction for the next big twist? Let me know below. We're in this together.